Hello, welcome to my channel, Jessica's channel. My name is Jessica, and this channel is really all about living life as a spirit here on earth and really connecting to your fraction of light. I share everything from spirituality to a little bit more about my life and kind of what I'm going through, and just this beautiful self-discovery journey and this purposeful journey that we are living on, because we give life purpose. Well, today I'm going to talk about I'm going to share 5 Bible verses that help you connect to your worthiness, that remind you of your worthiness. These are Bible verses that I like to refer to that have really spoken to me and have unlocked that part of me that didn't always see herself as worthy, didn't always feel worthy. So yeah, let's jump in. What is worthiness? Worthiness is having or showing the quality or abilities that merit recognition in a specific way. So if you really think about worthiness and you really understand that you are worthy just by being. You are worthy just from being here, from your awareness, from your perspective. God gave you this life, this consciousness, this light, that you are a fraction of light, and you are worthy. You're worthy of expressing yourself. You're worthy of sharing your light. You're worthy because this is your truth. This is your life, and it is quite disrespectful if you don't acknowledge your light, if you don't love your light, because it came from God. It is truth. It is awareness. So it's easy to get lost in this world because we're often thrown darkness. We see darkness around, but it is our responsibility to always stay connected to the light and to love and to know that we are worthy, and to be wise about what we believe about ourselves and have clear boundaries and say, no, that's not for me. That's not who I am. I know who I am, because you know yourself, you know your perspective, you know you are a light. So the first one that I really love, and it starts at the beginning, it's from Genesis, and it's, so God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created them, male and female he created them. Genesis 1:27. And like I said, it really starts from the beginning. From the beginning, you were chosen. From the beginning, God knew your name. He knew you were going to be here. He knew that you were going to exist. He birthed you. He loved you so much that he created you. And from the beginning, so it wasn't even you were never in question. Like, you are so worthy as a child of God. You are a fraction of his love, and yeah, you came here to shine. And when we understand this, when we see that we were here since the beginning and God loves us so much, we're able to see past the distractions of this world. We're able to understand that this life is truly beautiful when we connect to our fraction of light, and when we see that the world that we are experiencing is specifically designed for us to really optimize us, to really make us the best that we possibly can, for us to really live out being in his image and really embodying that highest potential, embodying all that love, all that worthiness. And really it's believing in yourself. It's believing that you are worthy of the life that you see, that is full of so much love that was placed on your heart. It's believing in your perspective, believing in your truth, because only you know your truth, and you are the only person that gets to walk through this world with your reality, with your consciousness. You are the only person that you are always going to do life with. So it's best to see yourself as worthy. It's best to be on your own team. It suits you. You know, you're going to be with yourself forever, and that means you want to be your best friend. It means you want that inner team that really speaks kindly of yourself, that encourages you, knowing that you are your inner family. You have your inner mother, your inner father, and your inner mother is really, you know, the nurturing one. How do you nurture yourself? How do you talk to yourself when you need love? How do you accept love? Your father is very disciplined. How are you when you take action? How are you when you do things? How are you about your responsibilities? Are they heavy? Do you enjoy them? Do you see them as a blessing? Because nothing is heavy. Nothing is hard. We just think things are hard, but really those are the things that help us grow and that we need in this world. So the next one is, even before the world was made, God chose us for himself because his love. He planned that we should be holy and without blame as he sees us. Ephesians 1:4. So, even before the world was made, God chose us for himself because of his love. He planned that we should be holy and without blame as he sees us. So again, this talks about our connection to God, of us coming from source, coming from God, coming from light, coming from love. Before anything was created, we were with him before, and we are so worthy. He sent Jesus to show us that we are so powerful, that we are love, that we can change our circumstances, that we are so worthy of what we love, of what we see, that we want to create, of what we imagine, that we truly are so worthy of living the life that he has placed on our hearts. And really thinking about this idea of being chosen, like choosing, and that also means choosing yourself in tough situations, choosing yourself in situations that are difficult, that you need to outlearn and grow out of, where self-respect is a big part of that, because you're worthy of your own self-respect, you're worthy of your own love, and it's really all internal. Everything that you see around you comes from you and your perspective. So when you're able to respect yourself, and when you're able to really love yourself, you start to see that being projected outward, because you get to choose. You accept the love that you think you deserve. You accept the treatment that you think you deserve, and you are worthy of the best kind of treatment. You are a child of God. You are worthy of trust. You're worthy of respect. You're worthy of fully being loved and fully being seen for yourself, for your light. And really enforcing this idea upon yourself of keeping your chin up high, of knowing that you are worthy of being in his kingdom, that he showed us love, and that you are protected in his love. We came from him, and he made us holy in his love. It's time to choose yourself. because you are so worthy. The third verse is, we are preaching that we have heard and seen. We want you to share together with us what we have with the Father and with the Son, Jesus Christ. 1 John 1:3. So we have the freedom and love in God and Jesus, the Holy Trinity, right? We know that we are a child of God because Jesus showed us we are, and we are a child of God, and we are so loved. And he really came to show us our power. He came to show us our value, our worthiness, and that truth that we don't have to suffer in this world, that we are truly in God's kingdom, and that he loves us so much, and that fear and things that just keep you away from your worthiness are all false. They're not true. The only truth is love and truth. And when we really understand that truth is the thing that sets us free, that worthiness is truthfulness, that our worthiness is rooted in truth and it's rooted in love, we're able to brush that mud, that dirt off of us, and start to see the light and see things clearly when we know that the enemy is just lying to us when he says that we're not worthy. And I want you to really examine and write down why you think you're not worthy. Get to the root cause, get to the core and heal it, and understand why you don't feel worthy, and know that you are so perfect in God's eyes, and that anything that you don't like about your situation, about yourself, you can change. Your light is stronger than the darkness and those old patterns that aren't serving you. You are so powerful, and there's no excuse to not love yourself, to not see yourself as worthy. And the fourth one is, for sure, I tell you, a person may say to this mountain, move from here into the sea, and if he does not doubt, but believes that what he says will be done, it will happen. Because of this, I say to you, whatever you ask for when you pray, have faith that you have received it. Then you will get it. Mark 11:23-24. We cannot have a conversation about worthiness without talking about faith. Faith is instrumental in any believer's journey, in any self-worth and self-love journey, in our journey back to ourselves and our light. It really fully encompasses us believing in ourselves and believing in God, and knowing that what he has for us, what he has chosen for us, what he has, the love that he has given us is true and is worth pursuing and is worth believing in. And that means your truth and your perspective. You are the only one who is walking and seeing life through your eyes, through your lived experience, through your thoughts. So it is really about your reality in your life, in your body, and trusting that reality and making it the most beautiful and the most light that it can be. And the fifth one is, seek the kingdom of God above all else and live righteously, and he will give you everything you need. Matthew 6:33. So you are worthy of living in his kingdom. Remember, we are in the world, but not of it. We are protected. You are worthy of living in joy, and you are worthy of living a peaceful life. This is really talking about the worthiness of peace, the worthiness of happiness, the worthiness that comes from from knowing that the things of this world can't harm you, and that you learn from this world, but you're not harmed by it. And knowing that you can break free of whatever limitations, of whatever conditions that you see around you, because you get to decide who you are. You are worthy. You are so much greater than your dark thoughts. You're so much greater than your circumstances. You're not a victim. You're so powerful, and you're so beautiful, and you have this light within you that is just waiting to burst and for you to connect to. And yeah, I'm really excited for you and this journey. I have some questions for you to journal about and get clear on. Really discover how you're loving yourself. I also created a blog post about this, so I'll be posting in the link shortly, that goes in with this video. So the questions are: am I listening to myself? Am I loving myself? How do I love myself? Yeah, think about all those things, because all of those things are connected to your worthiness and how you're talking to yourself, how you feel about yourself. Maybe what things you need to change, what thoughts are no longer serving you and that you're ready to let go of. So yeah, that was 5 Bible verses to remind you of your worth. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And remember, you are so worthy. There is nothing to fear. You are doing great. You're doing the best that you can. And pray, and you will get through whatever you're going through, and you will get the life that you prayed for and that you dreamed about, because you trust yourself and you know that God is faithful and you are faithful and you are obedient. So I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. I hope that was helpful. I love you all. Bye.